Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here and welcome back to another Destiny video. It's Friday, it's Xur Day, which of course means I'm here to tell you guys where you can find Xur, which is right opposite the speaker again. He doesn't really seem to be leaving this area lately. He seems to be in like the same locations, which is kind of weird. But anyway, this is where he is, and of course I'm also here to tell you guys what he has for sale and whether or not any of those items are worth purchasing. So as always, if you guys do enjoy this video, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below and let me know what you think, but let's get started. So, first things first, kicking things off this week with the Titans, you have an exotic helmet, the Empyrean Bellicose. The main perk with this is that aiming your weapon whilst airborne holds you in place, so you can basically float in the air, and when you have full super, your orbs will recharge your melee. On top of that, you also get more super energy from non-guardian kills, and you replenish your health when you pick up an orb of light. This one has an intellect discipline roll of 48 when maxed on both, and if you compare that to the min-max values, the lowest you'll ever see this is with 33 in both, and the highest is 67. So at the slightly higher end of the spectrum, while still most definitely not the highest. Moving over to the Hunters, you have the Graviton Forfeit, one of my favourite new exotics that was added in the Taken King. The main perk on this is that it gives you Shade Step, so you don't need to use that up in your talent tree. You can basically select something else and then still roll. Really handy. Plus you also get more super energy from non-guardian kills, and your shield starts recovery immediately after all pickups. This one has an intellect strength roll of 47, 46 when maxed respectively. And if you compare that to the min-max values, then the lowest you'll ever see this is with 33 in both. And the highest is 106 intellect and 67 strength. So, strength, high end of the region, intellect definitely on the low side. Finally, moving over to the Warlocks, you have the Nothing Manacles. The main perk on this is that they enable scatter grenade tracking, and you gain an additional scatter grenade charge. This also gives you increased grenade throw distance and increased reload speed with auto rifles. This one has a discipline strength roll of 41, 45 when maxed respectively, and if you compare that to the min-max values, then the lowest you'll ever see this is with 30 discipline and 30 strength, and the highest is 94 discipline and 60 strength. So again, on the strength side of things, the upper region, but on discipline it is on the slightly lower end of the spectrum. Then your exotic weapon this week is the Universal Remote. This is the shotgun that goes in your primary weapon slot. It deals kinetic damage. You also have crowd control, where kills with this weapon grant bonus damage for a short time. And you have Universal Remote, where range and precision damage increases greatly whilst aiming down the sights. So if you do want to run double shotty, then this is the weapon for you. Of course, on top of that, moving over to the Legacy Engram, this is the thing that I say every single week, do not buy, because this is just going to give you year one items. So if there's anything you're missing, and this week it's chess pieces, so if there are any year one chess pieces you're missing and you want to add them to your collection, by all means grab them, but it's not worth your time, it's expensive, and it won't help up your light. So moving over to the curios, you have Emerald Coil, Void Drive, Heavy Armor Synth, 3 of coins, Glass Needles, and of course 1 Mote of Light for 2 Strange Coins. Probably worth stocking up on your Motes of Light, not necessarily at the expense of your Strange Coins, but in preparation for Rise of Iron, you want to have a lot of those so you can kind of easily level up your weapons. So definitely make sure now is probably a good time to start prepping for things like that, saving up on Strange Coins, maybe saving up on 3 of coins. If there's nothing you want to buy, 3 of coins could be a great thing to start buying, so when you do start jumping into Rise of Iron missions, you can then start hopefully getting some exotic drops and of course getting some of those sweet new weapons. So, something to think about, but that is Xur this week. Also, a quick shout out to all you guys that were randomly dancing with me in the tower. You guys are super awesome, so shout out to you guys. But besides that, thank you for watching. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel. I've got more Rise of Iron stuff coming and plenty more stuff to show you guys. But for the time being, thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.